Now, it's not just our couples working hard for this weekend's big bonanza. Strictly's wardrobe department has been put into overdrive too, as you've just heard. Let's find out how they've been getting on. It's time for Putting on the Glitz. Yes, it's Vicky Gill, everybody. Now, Vicky, you have to bear with me for this section.
Right.
You're going to have to
bear with me.
Oh, two of us are going to do great, aren't we? Yeah, you're going to have to nurse me through this one. Be gentle. Let's quickly talk about the weekend before we move on to Blackpool. Some amazing outfits on that dance floor, in particular, Katya and the rumba. Did it turn out how you wanted it to?
It did. With Katya, she's quite adventurous where costume's concerned. So if we're going to try anything a little bit different, she's always a good one to try things on. So this will be.
Oti was just saying the same. They get quite excited
well.
about their outfits, don't they?
She gets a little bit tough on me though sometimes, Odie. Yeah, you've got to be careful.
To talk about on another show, maybe. Okay, but Katya did look.
Yeah, she looked amazing. It's not for everybody, but it helped us to show more of her body line. We've got Jo in a darker colour so that we see the shape of the lady.
And you did that on purpose for the rumba?
For the rumba, yeah.
It really shows off the lady.
Yeah, I feel like we need to have a good solid backdrop, and certainly the positioning that they were in and the way the dance was moving. So it worked really well in the end. Maybe a love or hate for the viewers. No,
it was another amazing show for me. So moving on to Blackpool, I know it's such a mission for you guys to get up there. What's different this year? Is it more work than ever?
It gets bigger every year. On Saturday, they said that I had Blackpoolitis because we were dealing with the main show and my head was moving towards Blackpool. T and the guys were back in production, starting Blackpool. We were running the main show. So it was really intense. We've got about 140 looks this show, moving towards 166.
Is that because of the extra dancers as well?
Yeah, we've got extra dancers. Each group dance is much bigger. The main show dances are bigger. We love it, but it's intense. You know, it's quite a lot.
Yeah,
but we're going to make it.
We are going to make it. It's so exciting for everyone. Let's move on and see what you brought into the studio with us now. I believe this is Nadia's Paso Doble dress. What can you tell us about it?
It's very different for Paso Doble. Very lucky with Nadia because, again, she can wear most things. She's a Bond girl this week, and we've had lots of traditional passos, so I thought we need a strong colour for Blackpool floor. It's not like being in studio. We've got lots of colours to contend with, even though the screens are working like we normally do in studio. So I thought a strong emerald green will work well on the floor. As always, it's not completed. We're going to fit it on Friday. All of this tan section will be embellished. The straps will be worked out and configured, and maybe more strings.
Sounds like a lot of work. And there's been quite a few passos on the show, so it's a constant challenge for you to make it a little bit different.
Everybody likes a traditional passo, and certainly our professionals, because I suppose it's like a comfort blanket. They understand it, they know what it is, and they know what they're going to be faced with on a Friday. With this, they're coming into us, and they're probably thinking, what on earth? What are they thinking? This is not a traditional.
They all have the trust in you. It looks beautiful. Let's move away from the passo and to an American smooth. And this is Gemma's dress.
Again, not traditional. I think we've all gone feral this week in costume. We've gone. We're not listening to any traditional comments.
You rebel, Vicky.
We might come a bit unstuck on Saturday. I hope not. This particular number, we're leaning on the Blackpool theme. So in the screens, and I think a little bit the concept through Aliash and Gemma, they're in Blackpool. We're using the illumination. So we use block colour through the dress just to try and work with what's happening in studio.
And in terms of design point of view as well, they have lifts in the American Smooth.
They do.
You have to take that into
lifts.
consideration.
Absolutely. We'll probably end up with a split. We shouldn't end up with any less layers because I think you need it to form the dress. But you're right, with American Smooth, they do lifts. They don't want too much interference with a frock, so we have to be careful.
Nadia and Gemma are going to look beautiful on Saturday nights for sure, and I know a few other ladies that will be too. Just quickly, we can go through Alexandra's dress. What can you tell us about this?
Alexandra's doing quick step. It's actually separate, so it's a culotte base, the same volume as a normal ballroom skirt, but it's a trouser. We've got two.
And a culotte is a trouser for you guys out there like me.
Like me.
A culotte is a trouser, not a skirt. Does that help actually with a quick step?
Well, I'm hoping it will. I think that the quick step, obviously, it's very energetic. I think when they're in Blackpool, it takes on a different form because of their extra dancers in. And working with them. So hopefully it's going to give her a bit more freedom and feeling light and being able to really move the skirt. So, lots of beading on the hip. It's white, predominantly black from the shoulder, moving into gold and silver through this detail. And I think I'll make a new belt. T doesn't know that yet.
Yeah,
but...
might as well, you've got nothing else on. She will do it justice, I'm sure. Let's move on finally to Molly and her Charleston dress. Where's the rest of it? What was that?
Quite brief, this one.
Yeah.
We ran out of fabric. We didn't have enough beads, so we thought, you know, keep this one small. Joking. We've got some massive feathers that are going to be on the back of this dress for Molly, and again with her backing dancers. The nice thing is the lady who produces the feather detail for us is based in Blackpool, so again we're kind of, you know, working with local trade and things like that, so I hope she'll have fun on Saturday. We do really take over in Blackpool, don't we? Good luck. I know you've got so much work to do. Thanks for taking the time with us in the studio. It's Vicky Gill. Amazing Vicky Gill. So it's a dead cert that our couples are going to look good this weekend, but will their routines be as snazzy? Let's head back to the training room and see how Alexandra and Gorka and David and Nadia have been getting along.
I am so excited about the quick step. Because I've got so much energy, I feel like this might be the one where I go, okay, let's rock and roll with this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you're doing something weird in the first one. Blackpool, it's perfect for our quick step because it's a big floor. Nice slide. And Alexandra is becoming very quick. Now,
it's making me giggle because how fast it is.
Quick step.
This week is going to be killer. I just need to make sure I get in the gym and start running.
I actually have really looked forward to doing the passo. I think it's a really strong dance. It means you can really get that energy going, but it is so different to any other dance we've done, and it's something that I really want to get right. So all of it's difficult at the moment.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's not an easy dance, so we're concentrated on the choreography, so he get the steps right, boom, and later on we'll try to make it work.
I'm hoping that once I get these steps down, that I will really be able to own the style. Not quite there. Not yet.
Yeah, they're all looking good. Right, let's chat to our final guest now. This salsa was hot and spicy and definitely lifted our spirits. Who am I talking about? Let me just read.
D, E, B, B, I, E.
Giovanni!
Whatever you're on, darling, I want some. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Everybody does the salsa like pushing side to side. That had the fluidity.
Oh my goodness, how you made it even look graceful. Incredibly impressive.
It is Debbie and Giovanni. Congratulations on another amazing weekend. Did the salsa turn out exactly how you wanted it to, Debs?
Not quite, but I had the most fantastic time, yeah.
Yeah, to the point where people are now chanting your name.
They are, yes. Yes.
What a feeling that must be.
It's fantastic wherever I go. You know, children particularly are going,
Debbie, Debbie.
Of course, when I get to the rehearsal room...
Yeah.
With Debbie.
Shirley said it was on its way to becoming a championship salsa, but there were mistakes. You just alluded to it there. What went wrong?
I lost my concentration, basically.
Why?
Yeah, basically, yes.
It's only a minute and a half.
I know.
I mean, come on now.
I was having such a good time that I kind of just lost it all and
don't do it again.
Didn't quite find my way back.
What do you do in that moment, Giovanni? Do you know that she can get it back? Are you worried?
Well, that's a good question. I was hoping that, you know, she'd just carry on to do the routine. We missed the hand at some point, but for me, it's a good thing is because she performed. So it's a good thing, you know, when you enjoy the moment. But at this point of the competition, when I say ready to her, we really need to focus because, how you said before, it's 90 seconds. And in that 90 seconds, we have to deliver it all the best that we can. So there's, yes, time to enjoy, but at the same moment, we have to deliver a good performance.
It's easy for me to sit here and say that to you, of course. And Eric Bogue picked that up on It Takes Two this week, actually, saying how wonderful it was, Debbie, to get back on track with that dance. I saw you rehearse on Friday, you did it 3 times, and the lifts weren't quite there, were they? There were some stressful moments on that Friday. Were you worried at all?
Well, no, not worried at all, because we were both confident with the lift, you know. Yeah, it was just, it was a tricky lift, to be honest.
Actually, by Saturday, we got them perfectly. The dress rehearsal was fantastic.
Yeah.
And that's probably why I lost my concentration Saturday evening.
But these lifts are so difficult. They're professional level dancing.
We can have a go, Gethan.
I tell you what, I'd love to have a go at this as long as there's a lot of crash mats. Check this out. We've got this lift here. We're going to still with it. I mean, it's a phenomenal image, but you look kind of happy there, Debbie. But if we just roll in on that slightly... is that a smile? What is that?
Yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting that you're still smiling over that. I mean, that she trusts me, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I trusted you totally.
It's got to be trusted, like I say, because they are very difficult lifts. We do love the judges' reaction to that lift, by the way. We can have a look at it now. As you go into it, just have a watch of the judges. And Craig carries on writing. There you go. It was brilliant to watch. We loved it as always. Debbie, on a serious note, start of the series, would you think you'd be sat here now, almost halfway through, going to Blackpool on Saturday?
Not at all, Gethan. I thought I might, if I'm lucky, I might get through to week 4 and possibly 5 with a bit of luck, but I just didn't really ever expect to get to Blackpool.
And you have performed in Blackpool before. You're looking forward to going back. You know how special the place is.
Yeah, it's very special to me, and I know Blackpool people love show business, so it always feels like it's got an extra buzz.
It doesn't get more showbiz than this, though, does it? In the words of the Spice Girls... Dancing the samba to a Spice Girls medley. I can tell how much you're loving it already.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we are, actually. It's a good fun.
You know, if we're a bit quiet tonight, it's because...
You do seem a bit...
We are, compared to normal. And
I'm tired. I've been laughing all day. She didn't stop all day smiling and you're laughing, and you know, I'm without energy right now.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, and he did laugh at me for half an hour, non-stop at one point of the...
Yeah, what about you two? I feel like you two are getting quite delirious as you...
We do.
It's just because we are both tired, you know?
Yes, today.
We get crazy.
Yeah.
That's well, you got to get it for a Spice Girl medley at the weekend. Which Spice... Can you tell us what Spice Girl you're going to be?
No, definitely you can't.
No, but I'm very spicy.
I mean, you've just made up a Spice Girl over the weekend, haven't you? What Spice Girl would Gio be?
I would be all of them. 5 of them all together. That's me. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna be. What's her face? How's she called? Anyway, I will be all of them.
Posh Italian Spice.
Posh Italian Spice, Sicilian Spice Girl.
All the Spice Girls.
All of them all together.
I practiced my samba rolls this week with Ian Waite.
We saw yesterday.
Getting over it. How are they looking? Your end? They're very important. The judges love them.
On Monday, they were looking a bit like a sausage.
Like a what?
A sausage roll. They're going really well. It's
going well now.
It's really difficult. It's a samba roll. I always say it's one of the most difficult things that you can do in the samba.
Yeah.
And
training's looking good.
Another
great outfit.
Really well.
Thank you.
Great outfit.
Yeah. But it is quite a difficult one to master, because Gio says yourself you like the ballroom dances mostly, but these Latin ones are a challenge.
Yeah, I struggle with the hip wiggles. But
yeah, but she's getting there. She's getting. We still have 24 hours, so it's so good.
And I'm really enjoying the samba roll. I'm really enjoying it. Now I'm feeling the movement of it. When it works, it feels really good.
It doesn't look that great, I should say, but you know.
Like you said, you've still got time.
Anybody else here who can dance?
Ari was on the show on Monday saying that Debbie is a front runner for this year's trophy. Jill, how are you going to make sure that she stays in the competition?
Ooh.
I might kill the other ones.
He's Sicilian.
No. Just keep going what we're doing. Every week is a different dance, and always say to her, we just need to focus on what we do every week. It's a different dance, it's a different technique. Just focus on Monday until Saturday, deliver your performance, that's fine.
And can I ask you about Blackpool? Because we do ask the pros a lot about performing there. As we mentioned before, Debbie, you've been there. But to dance there, just put into words how special it is for celebrities.
It's a beautiful place. It's absolutely amazing, especially for when we do competition and things like that. I think you will enjoy dancing there. Hopefully you would deliver a great performance, and it's a bonus if you get, good scores.
Yeah, and also in terms of the samba, the size of the dance floor is much bigger in Blackpool. That the judges are going to be looking out for that, right?
Absolutely. Because we're going to travel a lot around the floor. We have prom and run, we have whisk, we have samba roll, we have zigzag, we have whisk, station and samba roll. We have a lot of things, so we're going to travel a lot.
Okay,
a lot.
You're definitely going to travel and a lot more by the sound of things. Best of luck on Saturday. We always look forward to seeing you.
And well done you.
Well done you.
Very much
Zoe.
indeed. Yes, hope she gets
Great.
better soon. Debbie and Giovanni, everybody. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. That's all we have time for tonight, Hoops. Thank you to all of our guests. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow at the earlier time of 6 o'clock for an hour-long special. Joining the Friday panel, Nikki Fox, Jason Manford and Kelly Brook, plus the head of Children Needs Strictly Special. Blue Peter stars Razi Chinyanganya, Mark Curry and Anthea Turner will also be here. They are delirious. Good night. Bye for now.